I'm getting an MRI because I have, since becoming sick with COVID and developing long COVID, I've had a lot of neurological struggles, challenges, and they recently have been getting a lot worse. There are different things that will trigger them to get worse. Like air quality is a really big one. But in general, even without those triggers, they've been just worsening. Some of the symptoms I experience are, let me try to remember, memory struggles. I have a comprehending what I read is a really big struggle. I have to read. I love reading, and for a long time, after I first got sick, I couldn't read at all. Then I was able to read some, but not really, pretty much just kind of dumb books, not really anything of substance, because I just can't follow it. It's too complicated. Driving is hard. Anything with like a lot of different inputs, my brain just gets really exhausted from that. Conversations will wipe me out on a cognitive level, and I struggle to follow like instructions, are really hard for me to do. And sometimes I'll be able to write things out, but when I go back to read it, I can't really understand what I've written. And then with memory stuff, I'm starting to forget things that are really familiar to me. And that's one of the big reasons that my doctor wanted me to get an MRI, just to make sure that there's nothing else going on other than damage from long COVID, which I don't think will show up on an MRI. I'm not positive about that, but is to rule out any other things that I guess would show up on an MRI. A lot of this is new to me. I've never had one before, any kind of MRI, and this is a brain one. And so I'll be learning about it as I do it, I'm sure. And another one of the reasons why is like coordination has become really difficult, and we are wondering whether the tremoring and some of those kind of symptoms that I experience in my muscles are specifically something going on with my muscles or neurologically related. We're on our way to get MRI, and I feel really horrible today. So super nauseous. I'm worried I'm gonna throw up. But we forgot the mask, the special one I had gotten without the metal. So Kendall ran in. We came back and Kendall ran in to get it for me. All right, Kendi. Look, our masks. Okay, off we go. We asked to wait outside in the tent till it's our turn, just because that's what feel more comfortable. Get kind of weird looks for it, but I think that is better than dying. So all right, so now we're just waiting. I just finished the MRI, and it was one of the more positive medical experiences that I've had. Everyone was really nice. There was, after the, awkwardness of asking to be outside, everyone actually just became very accommodating about that. They came outside to do the paperwork and just came and got me when it was time. And I was able to wear my mask during it, and they were just kind and empathetic and made sure that I was comfortable. And talked me through what it would be like. And so it was about 15 minutes. The machine, I've never had an MRI before, and the machine is super, super noisy. And they said it would be, and I had earplugs in, but I wasn't prepared for the type of noisy that it would be. And it's kind of like, sounded to me like variations on alarm bells going off. And then they said yes afterwards, that was kind of normal. But at first I was like, oh no, maybe because you're not supposed to have any metal on you. And so I thought that I had forgotten and had metal on me somewhere, and that the alarm was going off, but then it just changed to a different sound. But they also, like, in there was like this, so my head was all secured in. They had put like little foam stuff around it, and then this like plastic tubing, kind of metal shieldy sort of thing, or not metal, plastic shieldy sort of thing, to keep my head in place. And within that, there's a mirror that looked out, kind of angled back, so I wasn't staring at the top of the machine. It angled into the back window where they had like little bird decals all over it. And so I just kind of got into a little really still space and looked at that, and it went well. Having friendly people and empathetic people makes a big difference to how the whole experience feels. So I was really, really grateful for that. I had my MRI on Tuesday afternoon, and it's now Friday morning. And I don't know, I got a fever after the MRI, which since I've had the ozone, the fevers have actually stopped. There's kind of been some other stuff that's happened, but the fevers that I was getting daily stopped after the ozone. But then I got the MRI, and I got a fever when I got home. Yeah, like within an hour or something like that. One of my brain, as you can tell from this, my brain is just like short-circuiting. It is really hard to think, to process really any kind of information. Conversations have felt really difficult. Writing has felt really difficult. Yeah, just anything that requires thinking. Even doing this is hard because I keep forgetting why I'm doing it, or what I'm doing, or what I'm saying. Interested to see the results of the MRI. The front of my brain is just like, just feels dead, like a dead limb, but it's like a dead brain.